ever fantasized about forcing me into a three-way sexual encounter?
Yeah, that's all I ever think about.
You know, if we were working and I asked this question, I could be guilty of sexual harassment.
Yeah, so you just thought you'd seize the opportunity of our current unemployment?
Yeah, but neither of you said no.
No.
No what?
Sarge! Have you ever been seized by the uncontrollable urge to tie me down and ravage me?
Gee, do I look that transparent?
No.
So what's up, Sarge? Why the visit?
Well, I'm here as your union rep. It's the right of every officer named in an IA action.
So, what does that mean? You, order us our last meal?
Should I take that to mean that you're guilty, Russ? Because, you know, I came over here thinking that you might want to fight.
Yeah, like we have a chance.
You do have a chance.
And Susan Jessup is my guardian angel.
Susan Jessup isn't on the case anymore. Personal bias. Her commander's now handling this.
So does that mean that this little matter of my prior criminal record is out of all this?
We can hope. But for starters, why don't you just tell me what really happened?
Yeah, then you go tell Chris, and then she goes and tells the lieutenant.
Oh, come on, Harper. Give me some credit. Did Bobby toss that gun? He's a seasoned cop. I just can't believe that he thought he could get away with something like this on a high-profile case.
Well, that should make you wonder what his motives were.
Zip it, Jamie.
You of all people, Corey. I mean, Bobby may be reckless, but he's got his reasons.
Best, your attorney's here.
Attorney? I don't have an attorney.
Remember me? Stephen Plana.
You're no lawyer.
Yes, I am. I was John Patrone's lawyer until you killed him.
Guard!
He's having a smoke. I'll need a moment.
I'm busy.
Well, I want you to know if you're not satisfied with the public defender, I'll gladly pay the tab for any attorney you might choose.
Yeah, right.
You're facing J. Gunner Halloran. It's a very tough judge. Now, I only want what's best for you.
Why?
Because I want you free and walking the streets, Mr. Best. Here's my card. Bill me. Spare no expense.
This makes no sense.
Sure it does. With your clean record and being a war hero, any first-year PD will plead you out for a short time in a soft cell. Mr. Plana here wants you out in the open where you can have a clear shot at you.
Don't listen to jailhouse wisdom, Mr. Best. If we can't achieve retribution from you, we may have to accept an alternate sacrifice. Your pretty wife comes to mind.
What? What? Hey, wait a second!
You can't do this. You heard him. You're my witness.
Did you really think you could exploit the system and then turn around and ask it to protect you?
Best wouldn't deny the killing, TC.
You eavesdropped on a wife's conversation?
Somebody had to do something.
Why?
Why? Because you don't have a clue in the world what you're doing right now. You know, before all this started, Corey warned you, I warned you, but you wouldn't listen, and now you need help, whether you want it or not.
What I need is support from my wife.
No, you need a lot more than that. You let those rookies take a flamethrower to your career, which means to your life, which means to my life. But worse, much worse, you almost let a man get away with murder.
Not now, Sergeant.
Now, Lieutenant.
Well, well, the happy couple.
Captain Sharp,
Sorry I missed the wedding reception.
I don't remember inviting you.
Your wife did. She knows it pays to court internal affairs if you have any ambitions within a police department, as you evidently do not.
Have you reviewed my request to replace Lieutenant Jessup?
Reviewed it. I've granted it.
Thank you.
Don't thank me. I consider it a personal attack when my people are accused of prejudice. We have an impossible job, and bias is a stone any idiot can throw.
It's justified in this case.
The Board of Review will decide that. Pending their decision, you're relieved of command. Sergeant McNamara is assuming interim control of Pacific Blue. I have a year to send that wedding gift, right?
And I assure you, this is a temporary condition, and I expect Lieutenant Calloway back in the chair as soon as possible. And if for some reason TC's not reinstated, I will not be submitting my name as his replacement. Instead, I will be requesting a transfer. That's it. Hit the streets.
Father?
Carol, I've been calling you.
Yeah, I know. I know. I just came down here for your blessing.
You have it always.
To divorce my husband.
Carol, you know the church's position.
Father, he did it. He shot John Patrone.
Bruce told you this?
No, he tried to reassure me, but I know him.
This is why they call it faith. Anyone can believe in the obvious. Believing in the unprovable, the impossible, that's what faith is. Just wait. Make no decisions right now. The Lord has thrown many surprises our way. He may yet have a few more in store.
Ooh, somebody's cranky.
Who are you?
Captain Marla Sharp, Internal Affairs. My associate, Susan Jessup, told me all about you, Jamie.
I've got nothing to say to you.
It's criminal to waste your training and dedication, your livelihood, on a completely lost cause.
Yeah, well, I don't think it's lost.
You were with Cruz when he found the murder weapon. Yet when it vanished, you didn't blow the whistle. So you're in this, Jamie. You're in it deep.
Yeah, well, if I admitted that, then I'd be a lost cause.
Not if you volunteered at all for the good of the department. You might even get a commendation.
Hooray!
And here's a throw-in. Give me the head of Bobby Cruz, and I'll forget all about the fact that you perjured yourself in your department app.
Yeah. Until you need the next favor.
Do the smart thing, Jamie. Before one of your partners does. I only need one of you, and all my offers go away.
Thought you might be in need of confession. My soul's doing just fine. Is it? Yes. But I'm glad you came, Father. I'm worried about Carol. You should be. Was she all right? She was this morning when she asked my permission to divorce you. She says she can't live with a killer. Approve the divorce. Grant the permission. It isn't mine to grant. She's got to go. Get out of town. Get away. From you? From everything. Patrone's successor paid me a visit. He threatened Carol. What did he say? Enough. Please, Father. Get her out of danger. I'll try. Thanks. Is your conscience still so very clear, Bruce?
Corey. Corey. Sergeant.
If you use me as your one visitor, Bobby, I'll have to turn Teresa away when she comes.
Lighten up, Corey. Don't you even care if I'm innocent?
Are you? You know, I've had a lot of disappointments in my life. I lost my mother. I lost a child. This is a whole nother country.
Someday, I promise, I will explain this whole twisted affair from start to finish. I will make you understand.
You'll forgive me if I don't hold my breath.
But in the meantime, Stephen Plana's planning a revenge hit on Bruce Best.
How do you know?
He bribed his way in here last night and threatened him. Guess he didn't know the cell next door was a cop.
This fits. Eddie Perez and his Culver SA rollers were giving me the same lip yesterday.
Yeah, Plana sells them their dope. Corey, you can turn this around on them. Protect Best and take out Plana on the rollers all at once.
Yeah, this would be nice if something good came out of this. Thanks, Bobby. You surprised me.
Hey, whatever it looks like, I'm still a cop's cop. Believe that?
I'll try.
This IA Captain Sharp, she's trying to turn us against each other.
Did Sharp make an offer?
Yes, she did. Promises of glory and sexual favors.
Too bad she didn't ask me. I'm just kidding.
She approached me, too. Said that I might as well play or else one of you would.
Yeah, well, she's got that wrong, right?
Right. I mean, we all agree that we're doing the right thing here. I just didn't think that things would go so bad so fast.
Me neither.
I just wish we could, like, talk to Bobby about it at least.
I mean, if it was me, I would take the heat and let you guys go.
Me too.
Hey, let's not forget the reason why we started this. Bruce Best shot a man who raped his daughter and made her commit suicide. What are we risking? Our precious little jobs? Bobby's risking prison.